Dear Emily, hi, it's me, and you from the future, I guess you could say, I don't know. Anyway, here's a few things I think you and me and we should know. First off, in a few years, you're going to have an injury that is going to change your life. It's going to change many, many aspects of your life, but it is not going to change who you are on the inside. Also, it is not going to change what others around you who love you and care about you think about you. That is going to be one thing that I know you are going to be terrified of, so I want to give you a heads up. You're still you. You're still the same old goofy person. You have glasses now, so that's kind of cool. And you're also really, really into makeup and YouTube, which didn't exist back when, we were doing this. So, some other things I think that you should know is I know you're extremely stressed about school and your grades and whether or not you're going to graduate on time or at all. And I want to tell you, you're going to graduate. You're going to graduate with your class of 2003, and then you're going to go on to culinary school, which is the most amazing experience of your life. You're going to meet people there that are still your friends 10 years, 12 years from now, and it's insane. I never think that we'd have friends like this. They've been there for you through thick and thin, through good and bad, through your injury, and they're still there, and they love you. I know that when you're in high school, you think that that is the world, and when you're in school in general, you think that's the world, and nothing else can change it, or nothing else can, nothing else matters. But you know what? It's gonna get better. And I know a lot of people say that, but for all the times that you've been bullied, that you've been tormented, that you've been tortured for being overweight, you know what? It's gonna get better, and I promise you that. You know what? Because those people, they don't matter. You are beautiful just the way you are. You have a lot of people who love you. And you know what? To all the assholes that keep on telling you that you should die because you're overweight and you're worth nothing and you're never going to find a boyfriend and you're never going to do anything with your life, screw them, because you know what? You go on to do some pretty dang amazing things. And you have so many people that are in your life, and it's going to get better. The other thing is, stop cutting your hair so short, hun. I know you think it works for you now, but right now, yeah, when you look back, it's not working so well for you. So, next thing is, yeah, you've got tattoos. That's awesome. We love tattoos now, and I know we always did, but now we have lots of them. Other thing is that I know you are very concerned about finding a guy. Stop. Because all those times that people told you that the right guy was going to come along when you least expect it, well, they were right. You found an amazing guy. You guys have been together forever. You love each other. And yeah, so stop worrying about all that, because he's out there. He's waiting for you. You're waiting for him. And then one of these days, boom, you guys meet. 8 years later, you're still together. Woohoo! So, last thing I want to tell you is that I love you. And love yourself. Tell yourself you're beautiful, because you are. Stop worrying about all those people who put you down, who try to tear you down to the absolute bare essentials, and try to tear you down to nothing, because I know that there's a lot of people that have tried to do that to you and have tried to knock you down and tried telling you that you were worthless and useless and ugly and fat and stupid and too loud or too obnoxious or too much of a drama queen. Well, you know what? You're still loud, you're still obnoxious, you're still a drama queen. So you know what? Screw what everybody else says and do you. Be yourself, see, you still can't talk half the time. Continue being yourself, continue just being the most amazing Emily that you are. So, to wrap up, number 1, you're in a wheelchair. Number 2, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change exactly who you are because you've worked really, really hard in making sure that it doesn't change who you are. Yes, your life has changed after this, but you've also had some pretty darn awesome things happen because of your injury. So being in a wheelchair, it's not a death sentence. Make sure that you know that, because you know what? There are some good perks about being in a wheelchair. You get really good parking. You can get around actually kind of faster because you have a power chair and you can just whiz around everywhere. 3, sometimes it's kind of fun. 4, oh, you get really, really good seats at concerts. That's another good one. So other than that, being in a wheelchair, not that big of a deal. Who the hell cares? I sure as heck don't, because it's a part of you and it's a part of me. So big deal. Other things, basically, just to wrap up, is you're beautiful. I love you. A lot of other people love you. Don't worry about a lot of things that you're worrying about. Still keep listening to music, keep writing, keep being your most crazy, obnoxious, drama queen, loud, weirdo self, because that's why people love you. And that's why I love you. So keep it cool, keep it fun, keep it real. And just remember, tomorrow's another day to be amazing, and you're amazing, and I love you. Talk to you later.
We look out and see the world. It takes everything we have to face it. Without a sound, we take a step. Inside our hearts are racing.